Hello everybody, Ball Hipster here, and today's video is going to be on Sansha 6 out of 10 sites. Not going to go too much into the whole fit and caboodle of the thing. I'm more so showing you how to actually run the site. Now, I just run these in the same Tengu that I run my 10 out of 10 sites in, and let's just say it's rather overpowered for the 6 out of 10s. You can do it in a lot less, which is why I'm not going to go in too much to showing you the fits. I know people do these in Gilas, do them in low keys, lower fit versions of the Tengu, that kind of stuff. I myself have max skills for the Tengu in this fit, max implants, and I use the Pyrolansia DB5. If I have 7s, I usually use 7s as well. In this one, for 5 is enough. And only ever use the Mjolnir Rage Heavy Assault Missiles in this site itself. So let's get started. First off, this one was one I purchased, so it's not in my agency tab where you would have it if it was escalated. So warp out, little pop-up window, Sansha's War Supply Complex. That lets you know that you're heading to the right thing. Close that over, fire up my modules. A couple of times I've flown in and forgot to turn them on. It's quite funny when you see your shield just disappearing all the way down here. So, see how we go and we land out here. Now, land on gate. You'll see bookmarks there because I purchased it. Fire it off, and a little database information site, check index, blah blah blah. Go through some of the kind of details of how to run the site itself. So warping in. So room 1, very simple. My mechanic for this, due to the type of flight ship that I'm using, etc., is orbit this guy 1000, turn on prop mod. Now, Savage Lords, they fly away from you and will fly out with the range of your missiles. So always primary those. Mutants, Mutant Lords, they'll fly into, I think it's 22 or 17 kilometers. So they fly within your range, so don't worry about them, they'll go for you. So usually primary these guys, take out these little guys as well. Start firing. Oh, take the drugs, Paul. Take your drugs. Ba-dumph. You'll see the difference in my shots when they bump them up to 900s. All because I took 5% boost in drugs. You see, damage-wise, I take nothing. These guys got nothing on me. So I will speed through this. The one with the loot in here is this guy, Sansha Corp Collector. Now, Sansha Corpse Collector is the only one in here that may have loot. It might not actually have anything at all. As I believe the ones for the loot in each room are the ones that will deal the most damage to you. So if you do find you're struggling with damage, take out these guys, these named guys first. And that'll reduce some of your DPS, also remove some of the smaller stuff. Alpha off the field. Personally, the way my fit is set up, as I said, I'm only here to show you how to run it. I have this, kill the big guys that fly away from me, and then worry about everything else. So I'll speed it up until I get to killing the Sansha Corpse Collector for you guys.
has run out of charges. Has run out of charges.
So, come back in here. I'm onto the Sansha corpse collector now. As you've seen through this, I took very little damage at all. Active fit on my fit. Can pretty much sit at 0 on this guy. You can see the damage he's given me. Means nothing. So first room, you must kill everything in the first room. And this is the guy that could have the loot in him. So if you look at it, and then we'll switch to miscellaneous, and you'll see no loot. Now, first room, 2 gates. Gate you want to be taken is this one, Acceleration Gate, Product Park. You get the little pop up again. There is one to Supply Pit. I've never took that gate, I have no clue what's in there. One day I will take it just to have a look, but for the video there's no point in me doing it. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing there of any interest anyway. This room, lots of little ships. Now, in here, again, all I'm looking for is this guy. True Creations Park Overseer. Only need to kill him, and that's it in this room. Kill him, I can take the gate. So, burn directly for him. Again, some fits less DPS, less tank, that sort of thing. You might not want to direct simply burn straight to them because they do hit kind of hard. But being so OP as my ship is with my skills and implants, etc., nothing in here is going to cause me any great deal of problem, so I'll just burn directly to him, kill him. Again, he's the only guy in this room that I'm going to kill. He'll be the only guy that contain any loot as well. So, burn in, kill him, speed it up for you guys. Well, as you'll see, never had any loot. Head to the gate. It's there. That's his wreck there. No loot in it. All these ones within the 3 rooms before the final room all have a chance to contain true Sansha loot, or junk, basically. Best I had, I think it was this room I was in, this guy here. He had the true Sansha warp disruptor worth about 123 million. It's the best loot I've had in any of these rooms. Now, I will point out here at this point, while I'm doing an escalated 6 out of 10 here, this room here can be skipped by just killing that when you're doing an escalated 6 out of 10. Scanned sites, if you scan down a 6 out of 10 and decide to run it, the scanned site, you need to kill everything in room 2 as well as the boss guy. So at that point, you would obviously target the boss man first and then the rest of them. This room, again, we'll find him. Here he's here. This guy here, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name. He's the one with the loot, and he's also the one with nice big hits, and he actually does hit quite hard, even for my standards. Not enough to actually phase me, but still hits pretty hard. So I'll change that round. Turn that after, burn it back off. Yeah, he does hit kind of hard, so we want to get him off the field. Or you would probably want to get him off the field as fast as possible. For myself, don't really need to worry about him. But yeah, he's the one with the loot. So kill everything in this room to go on to the next room, and make sure you loot the wreck of this guy if he drops any loot, and then gate into the next room. I'll speed up again for you.
A module has run out of charges.
Okay, you'll see I killed him. This time this guy did have some loot. Let's go and see what it is. Correct, open up. Junk. Pick it up anyway. I always pick up everything. And then I'll settle it off when I'm done. You might have noticed there in the middle I did get into a wee bit of problem when I bumped off the structure, and obviously I lose my velocity, etc. Nothing for me to worry about, just needed to turn on the afterburner, give it a pulse, that kind of stuff. I had to manually manoeuvre it around so I didn't just continually bump off of it. But if I ever get any trouble, it's really just a case of turning on my afterburner. It makes a big difference to everything basically by turning on the afterburner. I usually have a better flight path when I'm going around this as well. Kind of messed that up a little bit as well. I usually go around in a kind of circle and end up back at the gate. I think it was more because the boss guy was off to the left. He's usually over here on the right hand side near the gate. This time he was over here somewhere on the left. Kind of threw me off my usual angle. Not a worry though. You still see like what 18 minutes so far I've been in here. 4 battleships before I'm finished and into the final room. So it's not a long sight, especially when you're in the. I think most people do it in like 35 minutes as a kind of maximum time. If you've got a ship that's doing it less, then you want to be looking at maybe changing the ship or blinging it a bit more to get more DPS or manoeuvrability out of it so that you can get around faster. As you can see from mine, it's pretty straightforward. Blast my way around it. So speed it up, kill the last couple, and get into the last room. So it says recap when I get to the gate.
Warp drive active.
So everything done, head into the final room. So recap, room 1, kill everything and check the true Sansha corpse collector just in case he had any loot. Room 2, just kill the overseer guy. Room 3, kill everything and check the named guy. And now in room 4 you'll see overseer, lock him up. Oh, approach. All on. Now, there's a lot of DPS in this room, so my fit, as I said, overpowered. I just go directly for them. You may have to take different, maybe go into an orbit of 2.5k or something, so you're not burning directly at him. For some reason I'm still not burning directly at him, so change my... this guy does hit really hard, and he tanks quite well as well. I believe you need to run about kind of 600 DPS, if I'm right, to break him. My fit, as you'll see here, 885.2. Why is that? Because it's usually more than that. I don't understand why my DPS is low. My DPS is usually like 900 and something. Maybe I'm in the wrong pod. I'm not in my implants pod. So scrap that anyway. I'm usually over 900, but so around about 600. The rocks, for some reason, some of them let you bump, some of them just burn through them. As you can see, it just burned through 2 rocks. This guy, straight at him. Others you might want to orbit, get into a 5k orbit or something like that. So you kill this guy, and he has the loot. The minimum loot from this guy is like 53 million, I believe, and maximum loot, personally, and I think it is probably one of the biggest, 1.6 billion. Yes, that's correct, 1.6 billion. So what's in the box? 104 million. I'll just loot it and get into orbit. I'll show you what's there first. So let me go to this guy here. That's where my fit is. So, energized thermal membrane. That's the minimum loot guy that you would get. So 51.7 million plus the usual junk. And a Phantasm blueprint copy. This, you can get about 75 million for this. I usually craft them and use them in standing fleet, things like that. Pretty nifty little ship once you've got the laser beams and stuff on it. Good ship. But I mean, that's pretty much it. As you'll see, looking at timer, 24 minutes. I had probably an extra 30 seconds because I was late in taking my drugs. So 24 minutes to complete it. That last room, as I said, there is a lot of DPS being flung at you, so you might want to take out a couple of ships first. Don't get cocky. I know that I can do it like that because how overpowered this Tengu actually is. But yeah, it's that easy to run through. Escalating them yourself, you want to be attacking Sansha or Sansha's rally points, not Forsaken or Forlorn rally points. Those don't. The plain Sansha or Sansha's rally points, of which there's 2 different variations. People like to smart bomb these. You can do them in VNI, you can do them random different other ships. As I said, for this video I'm not going to go into my fit because this is like overpowered, so it's pointless showing you this. You'll probably see it if you go and check out my other videos, my 10 out of 10 videos, that sort of thing. You'll see the fit on those videos. Have a wee swatch, look at the other videos that I have up here, some funny ones, some other how-tos, that sort of thing. Remember, hit the like button, and make sure you're subscribing for more videos to come in the future. You see me, I've got back into it again. So I'll let you go there. Thanks for watching, thanks for taking the time, and I'll see you guys next time.